All right, test, test, test. Hopefully we're live. Because if not, that's going to be embarrassing. Well, it looks like we are. Hopefully we are. If not, welcome everyone.
I don't even have.
He lost, actually. Also, I apologize. This might shut down anytime now. The hotspot keeps overheating. Coffeyville Community College is a bunch of bums. They didn't let us on their internet, so that's what we're dealing with. But hey.
Good job, Ketchum.
Hopefully you guys are having a fine enough stream. If we do stop, we'll try and get it on as much as possible. We didn't drive all the way up here for nothing. I'm going to have to stop this, I promise. This one's hit.
Ketchum, Oklahoma stream.
Yes, we're supposed to stream in Caney. Well, Caney does not have great facilities. This is no offense to anyone who might be from Caney, but quite frankly, they're just not up with the times. There's no internet there, and we wouldn't have had access to the internet. And the hotspot also would not have worked. So we originally were just going to punt the idea, so that we could actually bring this to you guys. But still, the fact of the matter is that
It's okay.
it is.
Chaos brings joy in life.
It does. Gaines pitch is a little too high. He's got a 3-0 count. 5. Not the normal front neck we've seen throughout the year. They split in the CNC with Colgan. They had a good year for the Raiders. I mean, co-CNC champs, that's a tall task, especially when the CNC is as good as it normally is. But did not come out hot today in this second round regional game. Takes a strike, and now it's a 3-1 count. Tell you what, guys, as soon as this outcome of this pitch happens, I'm going to have to drop our resolution a little bit so that you guys can actually see the stream. This one's hit hard down the third base line. Daniel looks off, throw to first. Runners at second and third. Both. Hopefully, welcome back, everybody. End of that play. Runners on second and third, and now Carter Snell up to bat. He got a 1-0 count from the first pitch from Peyton Gaines. Gaines from the stretch delivers. This one's popped foul. I am asking any form of being out there, wind, tornado, whatever it might be, do not let a foul ball hit my car. I had to take the bullet and park super close so that we could get in here quick after, of course, I blew by the entry gate. And now we're here really close to the field in foul ball territory.
I told Daryl earlier, I was like, if there's a foul ball and it's coming right for us, you're going to have to save me.
Yeah.
I'm not moving out of the way quick enough.
Gaines strikes out Snow at the plate, and that's a great way to get the second out of the inning.
To number 16, Abraham Frankenberry.
Frankenberry. He's up to bat with 2 down in the inning. He's in a big spot. Needs to deliver, or the Raiders will remain down by 5. A nice curve from Gaines slides into the zone for an 0-1 count. Frankenberry had a fantastic season in the basketball season. Helped lead the Raiders. Now stands in. As that one heads straight for my car. I'm not even going to look. We're going to have so many dents at the end of the day.
Do they cover? Does like the field cover?
I highly doubt it.
Entrance?
100% I doubt it. That's my own risk for parking there.
Probably.
I wouldn't want them to cover it. It's my own stupid fault. This one's going to bounce in. Luckily for Maggard, the runner on third, not paying attention, trots on back. Although I don't think he would have had enough time anyways. Maggard had a good pop time to it.
I agree. I think it was a smart choice to stay at 3.
Strike 3 delivered home. Gaines. He is pitching beautifully today. Gets the third out of the inning, and runners are left stranded for Frontenac. 5-0 is our score. Top of the third when we return. Welcome back, everybody. Top of the third inning. Sorry for no audio on the streams. Man, sometimes things just want to bug you. Like they just try and bug you. And you can't let it happen. But it's happening for sure. I gotta tell you the truth. It is coming full force. Hotspot isn't pumping out enough data. And even though the laptop has not been touched since the last broadcast we did, they are no longer pumping out audio for our spots. So, how great is that? Pretty great, isn't it? Anyways, things are going great for the Lions right now. Daniels hits a hard one at second base. He can't make the catch on the line drive, but does end up making him play at first. Frankenberry makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
First out. Brings up number 2, Isaiah May.
The freshman, Isaiah Main, into bat now. One out in the inning. Ketchum starting to pitch a little bit better from the mound here since that first inning. Hasn't allowed a run since that first inning. Delivers here inside for ball one. Crazy camera angle.
I just realized I was filming half of the fins.
I thank you for moving it. I do
Okay.
appreciate that greatly.
I was like, oh, something's off about this picture here.
Maine with a 1-2 count. A nasty curveball by Ketchum. I don't normally, I know it went forward the lines there, but I'm not really sure where that one fell for it not to be called for a strike. Maine takes another ball. Sorry for the crappy resolution, everybody. It's the only way we're going to be able to watch it without extreme lag, just because A, no internet out here at the park, and B, the hotspot keeps overheating.
It's in the shade underneath the bleachers right
We're
now.
trying. I need to bring an ice pack next time. Maine gets caught swinging for out number 2 of the inning. Normal size. It's actually a little bit smaller than a lot of baseball fields.
I was going to say, it looks like a baseball field.
For sure, for sure. Has the big green wall out in center field that the American flag sits on top of. Always a nice touch.
I love how they have that just one spot.
Yeah,
Just a little bit higher.
big green hump, should say. Ketchum delivers too far inside for ball 2.
What field is that?
Big green wall,
Yeah.
Fenway Park.
Fenway Park. Is that where the Red Sox play?
That is the Boston Red Sox field. 2-1 count. It's going to be poked. It's going to be a tough play. That'll result in the third out of the inning. Raiders, once again, get by. No runs scored. 5-0. They trail. Bottom of the third, we roll after this quick break. Maybe.
Or maybe we'll keep you here.
Things don't want to run. Oh, the heat is killing the laptop, man. Well, hey, pretty soon here, it's just going to randomly go to a bumper. You guys are going to accept it. You're not going to say a word. Okay?
I'm going to say a word.
You know what we need?
What?
We need
An umbrella?
an umbrella.
Do you have an umbrella in your car?
Actually, I think I might.
Can I go look?
No, I don't want to block the people behind us view.
I think they're sitting up far enough.
No.
No. What, do you have like a mega big umbrella? Or something?
No, unfortunately, I don't. We're just gonna like scoot over a little bit. Try and block it, maybe.
Do you want me to help you?
I would like that, yes.
I know I got a big head, so
Okay, there we go. Give her some shade.
we need to easy up right now.
Man, I tell you, sometimes these laptops just don't have a lot of resistance to the sun. Hey,
BK, go ahead.
I'll give it out to Baxter Springs. Their field is a lot nicer than this community college's field.
Oh, this community college is turf.
I don't care about turf. Turf is the worst thing that's ever happened to baseball. Hopefully. We don't know if we are or not. So,
We're on the Ketchum, Oklahoma one, so
yes,
yeah.
there wasn't one made for this game for some reason. So, if you could tell, that would be awesome. Thank you. This one's fouled off and up behind us.
Almost got us. Yes. Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we'll see what's happening because, man, this is just, I swear.
Is it?
Oh, dude, feel that.
No.
Feel it. Oh,
Feels like ooh,
yeah, it's hot.
feels like hot water.
Thank you.
Good news is the stream is still going.
Hey, that's what's up. Yeah, like I said here at some point, it's just going to randomly go to a bumper. Ah, you had me. You had me.
So until then, what could be here?
Yeah, until then, guys, it's going to be awkwardly just it's going to say top of the third as well because I can't edit that either.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be during a good moment.
Oh, it's going to be like deep shot to left field. Bum, 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 bum. Gaines delivers home. This one's fouled off behind us.
I don't understand how you guys see the ball. Like,
It's,
that's so tiny. Like compared to a softball?
I mean, yeah, that's true. Not a big neon ball. Instead, it's a tiny whitish brownish ball. Gaines has been delivering right now. He has held the Raiders scoreless through 2. You know, I'm tempted to actually, well, I can't because the thing won't let me edit. But I want to just take the scoreboard off.
Oh, that was nasty.
Real nasty pitch. Had McDonald leaning back away from it.
Is that a curveball?
That is a curveball.
Had me swinging.
From what I've seen from Gaines, I believe he has the old 4-seam fastball, a curveball, a changeup, and it looks like maybe a 2-seam as well. He has one that has some movement backwards, but those are most of the pitches I've seen from him so far.
I wouldn't know.
Hurlip up to bat. Gaines delivers home. See, that looked more like a 2-seam. You can tell when it's just heat coming forward, but it kind of falls back towards your pitching hand.
Huh, I gotta
That's usually a 2-seam.
taller so I can see up the spins.
Bottom of the third, 2 down. Phillip fouls off towards the road. It's hot.
It is hot.
Oh, wait a minute.
We're about to bumper.
Oh, no. Never mind. Oh, we're definitely going to bumper now because I clicked it 4 times. 1-2 count for Turlip.
It's just gonna keep going over and over again. Bump, bump,
Yeah,
bump, bump.
Yeah. You guys get the picture. 1-2 count. Gaines to Turlip. He gets caught looking for strike number 3. Not very appreciative of the call. Raiders still trail by 5 at the bottom of the third.
The only bad thing about pitching Peyton Gaines right now is that tomorrow you're not gonna have him.
Actually, later today.
Oh, later today?
The game immediately follows this one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's why Riverton's still here hanging out in their uniforms. They're ready to go.
What? I thought they played after.
Nope, that game is today.
Just educated, I guess.
That's the championship game for anyone wondering. I'd pull up the bracket, but
Oh, that's not.
that's the opening.
Excited.
I'd pull up the bracket for you guys, but unfortunately, I can't even touch anything on my laptop without burning my hand.
So the first round, because I have the bracket in my hand right now
Yes.
from my phone. The first round, and the first seed was Riverton. They played Girard. Obviously, Riverton won. The fourth seed was Columbus, and they played Galena. Galena won. So Galena and Riverton played, and Riverton won today. So they will be moving on to the championship. The 2 seed, Caney Valley, played Baxter, and Baxter won the first round. And currently playing Frontenac, obviously. And Frontenac beat Cherryville. Cherryville. To get here.
Well, that's how everything shapes up.
Just put that in your brain, like,
Put it in like bracket form.
yeah. With some, like, red ink.
Basically,
Blue
winner
ink.
here goes and plays Riverton. This one's popped up. It'll go foul, though. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Baxter was sort of struggling in the regular season. I don't want to say struggling because they picked up some wins here and there. They were able to stay competitive within the league, but they weren't the dominant team like Colgan or Frontenac was this year. And they've just started to get hot late, and that's really what baseball is all about. And the MLB, obviously, it's get hot during October. Here for this, it's get hot in May. You just got to get streaky at the right time, and you can go far. Baseball is one of those weird sports that actually allows that to happen, as Abbott will be retired at first base off the ground ball to short. But baseball is one of those weird sports where, like, it's not always consistency that matters, because at any time, really, the bats could just start flowing. You can just start hitting to the right spots.
I feel like that happens in all sports, too. Just like at the end of the year, everyone has played together for 3 months, 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're starting to gel, starting to get to your peak, hopefully. You know, everyone hopes you're getting to your peak at this point. You know, and you start playing better.
That's right. Gaines was swinging for the scoreboard. Didn't hit it. 1-1 count. Yeah, it is kind of true for all sports where, softball is the same thing. The bats just start flowing. And you start hitting to the right spots, you're going to do better as a team. Basketball, the shots start falling. Football, it's kind of different because there's no real like luck factor to that besides maybe someone slips and falls. There's not a huge luck factor that comes to it.
I mean, your plays could just start playing.
See, that's what I mean is I don't know what factor there would be in football that changes the effect,
You start
because
playing
your
better.
receiver should just start consistently catching. Yes, thank you. But, the miracles do happen either way, and that's why we still play the sports.
Oh, I know. Your kicker starts hitting their field goals at crucial times.
As they should. As they should.
What if you have a bad kicker? I don't know.
Then change your kicker. Of course, Baxter didn't have to worry about that this year with Jacob Grant kicking from,
He was
however far he wanted to. Oh, yeah.
I'd-
He's got a big leg.
That's kind of MIA during football season.
Yeah, he didn't exist on the channel yet.
No, I was playing volleyball.
Indeed. Volleyball, that's another sport that can get very streaky.
Yeah.
Although it's a lot like football, where it comes down to technique.
Yeah.
And it's not just about like the ball ends up going to the right spot. It's more just your team starts playing better together.
Yeah.
And that's what creates a better team.
It's also, I'll have to disagree with you on the ball going to the right spot. You know,
Or what?
the fact that you placed your ball well, I guess,
Oh,
like in tipping wise, hitting wise, stuff like
yeah,
that.
I meant in baseball, the ball going to the right spot.
Oh.
I understand there's a ball and it can go to the right spot. Frontenac picks up quick 3 outs. Baxter goes 3 up, 3 down to keep us at 5-0.
Speaking of which, this has nothing to do with what you just said, but Gage Maggard, the last time we film a baseball game. He
Mhm.
was in the 3-hole, moved up to 2.
Well, good for him.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure he's been 2-hole, but
What?
if not, congratulations to him. He's been hitting well.
My memory's a little not all together.
I'm pretty sure he's 2-hole and Gaines is 3-hole.
No, Gaines is always lead off. I'll go to my grave on that one.
Sorry,
I-
sorry, lead off, and then who
He-
was 3-hole then?
Gage Magger, because I told you on the car, I was like, oh, I bet he's 3-hole. And then we got to the game, and he was 3-hole.
So who was around him then? Trying to
Milo
remember back.
got me. I bet I have the picture still
I remember deleting that
on my phone.
because I don't like my camera roll being full.
Well, it was on my phone, so
I remember Isaiah Maine had a high spot in the batting order.
maybe it was on your phone.
Maine might have had the second spot in the order. Of course, we are seeing a different team than we did back then because Gaines is pitching. You have to arrange your lineup like that. It's not in my phone. I can
I'll
guarantee it.
go to your recently deleted.
No.
Hiding something?
Oh yeah, for sure. Lineups. I don't want it recovered.
You don't want me to be right.
I don't either. That's also true. Let's see. I went through them not too long ago either. Nope, that's softball. This one's hit deep. Maine gets underneath it though, and he'll make the grab.
You know, I actually like this field. I can capture everything from where we're sitting.
First out. Brings the number 5, Brian Ketchum.
Oh. Nope, that's oh. Nope, that's nope.
That's it.
No, it's not. You said that, and that is Independence
Oh, that's softball.
softball. So no, it's not in the recently deleted.
Darn.
I'm not sure it exists anymore. No, it was only you that had the picture.
Oh, I
It was. It was only you that had the picture.
can't. Yeah.
It was because I had to
maybe-
keep taking your phone.
Go then.
Kitchen takes inside. 2 balls, no strikes here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Once again, I apologize for not being able to change that on your screen. I can't edit anything on your screen.
What day was that?
April 2nd.
Maybe it's somewhere recent.
Just kidding. I don't know what day it was. It was a long time ago. Two count for Kitchen as he takes a curveball from Gaines. 2-2 count. Gaines delivers from the windup. Just outside, 3-2. To the dissent of some red-shirted fans in the crowd.
I deleted a bunch of pictures yesterday, so I might have deleted it.
Recently deleted.
But I'm still looking.
Kitchen fouls off to stay alive. Both teams trying to keep their season alive. So this game is actually rolling pretty dang fast. Kitchen, a nice line drive out into center field. Will get a base runner on for the Raiders.
Yeah, number 4, Jack Kipper.
We're going to get a courtesy runner for Kitchen.
Ha!
Oh,
My damn main was 2-hole.
I told you.
It went.
Gaines, Maine. I said it was probably Maine in the second hole.
Okay. Well, I'll give you that.
And then Maggard
But you
3-hole.
told me that
And
Maggard
4-hole was the first baseman. Maggard drops. The runner's going to go.
umpire kind of playing defense right there.
He's wearing black, you know.
Bias is bias.
You know, back when I used to umpire Little League Baseball, and it was always fun. Not to mess with them, but like, you know, it always gets the parents riled up when you kind of make some questionable moves as an umpire. And it was always more fun to do that. Keeps the game more interesting as well. Normally you call it down the middle because all they're throwing is fastballs straight down the middle every time.
Sometimes you have to call a ball.
But sometimes you're just like, meh, I'm not sure about that one. It was a little high. Then a pair in the crowd starts arguing. You're just like, you just get that little signal, a little high.
Get out of here.
If you want to keep talking, 2-1 count for Cavehart. One out in the inning, runner in scoring position. That ball's too far inside. And now we got a hitter's count for Cavehart.
What did you say his first name was?
Who's?
The hitter.
I didn't say his first name.
Oh. Gotten shocked. Ow. I actually did get shocked. I was just kidding.
That one will be delivered for a strike. Cavehart talks to the umpire, asking where that is. Hey, how about you stop putting your elbow in the same spot every time?
I just wanted to see if I would get shocked again.
Did you?
Yeah.
How about that?
Monkey see, monkey do.
That one's too far inside. Ball 4, and he'll take his base. You went back to the same spot, by the way. Please tell me you got shocked again.
I wanted to see if it was the Velcro. Okay, I'm not the brightest person.
One down, runners on first and second. Gaines from the stretch delivers home. He will deliver a strike.
These girls are talking about swimming right now, and I would love to go swimming.
I could use a swimming pool right now. It is a hot May day.
You know what also sounds good? And don't be offended when I say this. Taco Bell.
I don't know why I would be offended.
Because I know you're going to be like, it's too hot for Taco Bell.
See, I don't associate that because Taco Bell, I always get a Baja Blast freeze.
Oh, that would be so good right now.
Exactly. Exactly what I was thinking. 1-2 count. Brock at home plate gets delivered. He'll stay alive. It gets past the glove of Daniel, and that's not going to score a runner. They're going to hold runners up. Well, we'll see if that is a smart choice in the end.
Quick entry from the outfielder.
To load the bases and bring it up.
Definitely
Really?
true.
It really stopped them from scoring.
I'm used to softball as of right now, where if there's a runner on second, the ball gets to the outfield, they're going.
Oh yeah, they run aggressively. I'm not saying that baseball players don't. I'm just saying.
Well, that's what I mean, is that was not an aggressive move at all. I honestly would have sent him. That ball was slowing down in the short side of the infield. It's your runner versus their arm.
Go
Well,
for it. Plus, it's really. I guess it.
ooh. That'll be a hit by pitch to walk a run home. Gaines sending a little message, a little sweet chin music to the batter, telling him to back off his plate. And now it's 5-1. Just got to keep that in mind, that the Raiders have won. I can't even move my mouse anymore. Wow.
How hot's the mouse?
The mouse isn't hot at all. It's been in the shade underneath my fat head the whole time.
It's not hot anymore. I was wrong.
It's pretty hot right there. Oh, that's even worse.
What?
It's up here.
You should touch right here and right here at the same time. Put your arm. Maybe it was up here.
2-0 count for Frankenberry. And there's going to be a time on the field.
Good time by coach.
Definitely. Coach Baldwin going to make a visit to the mound and try and calm down Gaines.
Looks a little frazzled out there. Needs to really focus in. Here. Calm
Well,
down.
I will tell you that the first words I saw out of his mouth were, "I'm okay. I'm going to come back."
Good.
So I believe in him in this inning. Just need a moment to rest, think about his thoughts.
How can you see that far?
Great eyes.
Great eyes think alike.
Ah.
I'm really
Gotta hit that Tony Romo laugh. I don't know, Jim. 2-0 count, one down in the inning. Bases loaded for the Raiders. Gaines coming back with a strike.
You were right.
Indeed. I'm always right. You can bet I'm never
Mhm.
left. 2-1 count. A nasty fastball from Gaines. And he's starting to feel it now. 2-2 count for Frankenberry.
And he's going to school for what?
Football.
Football?
This one's in the dirt, but Gaines doesn't have to worry as Magger puts a good block on it. We got a full count. Maggard has been playing solidly behind the plate for the Lions so far today, blocking a couple balls that potentially could have passed by and scored a run. This one's hit hard by Frankenberry, but it'll stay foul.
That was a head chopper.
Yes, it was. He was swinging down the axe on that one. Full count. This pitch could be a huge momentum swing for either team, and it's going to hit Frankenberry in the back, and that's going to score another run for the Raiders. 5-2. One thing I will say about this situation, I guess, is Coach Baldwin, at least if I'm going into his mindset, is coming into this game thinking, Peyton Gaines is my ace. I'm going to pitch him until the end of the game. That's what I imagine he's probably thinking. Going into the game, of course. If you have to go out and bring in a reliever, it can go either way. You can either be very happy because Gaines is going to get relieved and he's going to be able to pitch in your next game, or it can be detrimental to your team as you're taking out your best pitcher.
That's exactly right.
And obviously that momentum's not there where you think, because he's thrown a couple no hitters this year. So you're not going to come in thinking anymore, okay, my ace can completely shut down this team.
Yeah. You also got to think about the fact, like you said earlier, there's another game to be played.
But that also is the toll of these tournaments is, even
What
though there's
is-
another game to be played, it doesn't matter. You got to get there first.
And then you got to think if they start hitting really well off the games, you got to switch them up.
And that's going to be strike 3 from Gaines.
Frankie Jess, the second out.
Gets the second out of the inning.
Done.
But yeah, you got to be able to actually get to that second game. That's where a team with a lot of depth at pitcher is so crucial.
And they have Daniels.
No, yes, they have good depth. Daniels can come in and pitch. Of course, I don't know who pitched in their first game. That's also a big ask.
But they
Isaiah
beat
Main.
They beat Caney, the number 2 seed.
This is true. And that one, it's going to get through the gap. That's going to score 2. They're sending him home. The throw home, not going to be in time. Daniels with a good cutoff. And they're going to say he's safe at second base. That scores 2. And that's going to be 5-4 for our score.
Where's that for 2? Down. Turtle.
At this point, you got to keep pitching him.
Well, you've let him go this far.
Yep. And the score being that tight, I could see where it was like 5-3, or not 3, 5-2. You know, bringing in a reliever, letting him.
Trying to have the reliever get him out of this innings. This one's hit hard by Turlip, deep into right center field. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2. Turlip, he's going to hold up there. He was about to go for a triple, but the Raiders take the lead off of the clutch hitting from Turlip.
Brings up the deadly.
Cal Turlip coming in when he's needed most. What a play. Clutch hitting. That's
Yep.
what happens.
Only up by 1, though.
Only
Still
up
anyone's
by
ball
1.
game.
Oh, for sure. I'm not in any way saying that this is out of the picture for the Lions. They scored 5 in 1 inning.
And they still got. Hold on, let me do some math real quick. 3 more innings.
Yep. 3 innings, 9 outs to try and come back. But they got to get out of this one first. 2 down in the inning and a runner on second.
So 10 outs.
Well, 3 outs for them. to score, or 9 outs for them to get around, because they have the fifth, sixth, and seventh inning, so 9 outs.
I was counting in this one. Because they're not done with this. 10 outs total.
For the Raiders. 9 outs for the Lions. Because the Lions have the top of the fifth, the top of the sixth, and the top of the seventh to hit. They have 9 outs left.
Oh, I thought you
There
were
we
talking
go.
about the Raiders.
There we
I'm so sorry. I got shocked a couple times today.
Although that is a point, they are going to have to still get 10 outs, make that 9 outs. But the Raiders, after a big inning, take the lead.
Next, 2 to 3.
I imagine we're still going to see Gaines on the mound, as there's been no action whatsoever.
Is there a bullpen here?
Yeah.
I see the backstop. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's their bullpen, of course.
I need a fan.
Fan the hotspot.
Yeah,
We're at it.
Fan my thighs.
That is true. It's a hot one today.
It is. I didn't realize how hot it was. I guess we're closer south than what.
Here down south. Gets hot in May.
Closer
That's
to
great.
the equator.
That's hilarious. Yeah, hey, say what I will, but you're technically right.
Yeah. So don't laugh. Be in awe of how smart I am.
See, I haven't been able to watch, to get off the subject of the equator, I haven't been able to watch the Frontenac Raiders all year long. I haven't been able to see a single game for them. I know they had Turlip coming back, who was a big piece. I knew in every sport, for that matter, he was a big piece.
Did he play basketball?
He does not play basketball.
Okay, I was like, I
But-
don't remember him.
Big stud quarterback for the Frontenac Raiders. What I was wondering, of course, is how many pitchers they have.
Well,
Almost 90% positive that Turlip pitches. Kitchen, obviously, one of their aces. Frankenberry on first, I know, throws home most of the time. But I'm curious as to how many other players they have to pitch.
probably quite a lot. I mean,
Frontenac's always been deep at pitcher.
Yeah.
Is what I think you're going for there. In years past, they've always been fairly deep at pitcher. As Kitchen delivers home for a strike.
and hypothetically, anyone can pitch in baseball too, as long as you're.
This is true. You can bring in anyone to pitch, although it's a
It's-
questionable call in the regional game.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have to stick around for the Frontenac. If Frontenac wins, I'm so sorry. Not counting the Lions out. But if they do, unfortunately, win this game, we'll have to see who pitches for them.
It would be interesting to see who starts, as I got to imagine Kitchen's not their number one, although he's probably pretty high on the list.
I would say two or three.
Which I do apologize, but I had Cooper doing the Frontenac game this year, as I was stuck doing college things. This one's hit high into center field, but the catch is made.
No, I had the chance to do I think it was the Columbus Frontenac game, like for girls. But I had work,
Yeah.
and I was excited to watch them. But
Well, that's always going to be a good game.
they split.
Yeah, and they ended up splitting, and actually both of them had a come from behind victory in each game. But those two are always fun to watch. As they've been the powerhouses of the CNC in softball for the last 3 years.
Gerard had a running last year. Maybe the year
Gerard
before.
last year, they were held down by this Goebel chick.
Was in right field. I didn't do much.
Right field's where your best player's at. Got to have a strong arm. Try and gun that person out at first.
That was not me. It's like if they overthrew it,
Your
go
coach is old.
fetch.
Your coach is old. It's okay. Kitchen delivers home, and that's going to be low on the ball. 3-1 count.
I wish it was just like 3 degrees cooler and maybe cloudy.
The laptop says it's only 76.
So 73.
It doesn't help, the nitrogen plant over there is.
Is that what I'm huffing right now?
That's what I was gonna say. It's puffing tar into our noses.
Huh. That's why I'm feeling so great right now.
That's what it is. You're
Is it?
absolutely right.
I'm not. You told me that earlier. No, oh, that could have been bad.
They're gonna get him for strike 3 and out number 3 of the inning, and Kitchen is fired up. Gets the strikeout to end the inning, and he's ready to go, trying to will his team into the regional championship. Well, that guy's talking, but I can't hear him.
What guy?
The PA announcer. I can hear him talking in
He's talking right now.
the press box. He was talking in the press box. I heard him say at the top of the 5th inning.
You know, I think we did the Rams when we played, when we broadcasted last. Sorry, we're not playing right now. We broadcasted the Rams and the Lions game. So, full circle moment.
What do you mean?
The game we broadcasted in Baxter.
I haven't done the Rams baseball team this year.
We played against them.
No, I'm mad. Was that our first game of the year? I thought
Yeah.
it was against Galena.
No.
You want to double check?
I will.
Oh, it was Riverton. You're right. You're right. Oh, come on. I was giving you a nod of approval.
I've been weed eating all day.
Sore.
Look how big my muscles are getting.
More big muscles.
Look at the wham head.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm man enough to admit I was wrong.
I'm not.
Kitchen with his glorious locks gonna step into the batter's box.
Wonder what kind of hair routine he like wash routine.
If I had to guess, he probably shampoos it.
Shampoos, conditioners. Do you think he puts any like
Nah, no conditioner, just shampoo.
just shampoo? That has to be so dry.
3 in 1.
3 5 and 1.
Shoulders. Don't even worry about it. Probably put some rosemary oil in there.
That stuff is so good.
Gaines delivers home a little bit low. 2-0 count for Kitchen. Kitchen was the leadoff batter in the start of the last inning. He had a line drive to center field that kicked everything off for the Raiders. He wouldn't get the chance to score, however, as a courtesy runner would come in for him.
His last name, Kitchen, reminds me of pickleball. Because no cooks in the kitchen.
Exactly. I agree.
That's what we ought to broadcast, pickleball.
I think high school needs to adopt pickleball.
I'm way too terrible for tennis, but pickleball? That's
I'm
where
telling you, pickleball is on the up and go. This one's hit hard into right field, short right field, and that's going to be another line drive base hit for Kitchen. He is doing it all this game. But I do got to say, pickleball's on the up and coming, and I think it'd be smart for high schools to get on that train.
Well, they
Make
teach
it
it.
a hobby, make it a game.
They teach it in gym class, or at least in Jared they did.
So there you go.
I was a loser
That's a start.
if we lost our first game.
The courts are small; they aren't too expensive to make.
No, not a lot of physical movement. Like, you know, in volleyball you have jumping, baseball. I guess hand-eye coordination still is prevalent.
Oh well, in every sport, you're going to have all the necessary sporting requirements, as they are meant to get you out and exercise. There's a lot of movement in pickleball.
Yeah.
Normally you play twos, which we play ones whenever we play.
Yeah, but I think what I meant was not like movement, more injuries. Like older folks,
I see what you mean.
like my parents. Not saying that they're old,
Jeez.
but they enjoy a good pickleball game.
There definitely could be things that occur, of course. You have to plant a lot. One wrong plant and you have,
A torn ACL.
yeah.
But-
This one's lined out into center field. It's going to get down. Maine lets it drop, but they drop the throw into second. Maine a little frustrated. He thought they had him at second base, but good base running for Frontenac is going to leave him with runners on first and second. Just one out in the inning. By the way, the score on your screen is wrong. The computer is too hot to edit anything right now, and I'm trying to cool it down as we speak. But instead, I think I could cook marshmallows on this thing. Give me a nice sirloin steak.
You guys should have seen it. He just put his hands and not even spread. They're like close together. There you go. Now he spreads them. just over the computer screen. It was very comical. You had to be there.
But the score is 5-6. The Raiders are leading currently. They had a big bottom of the fourth inning where they scored 6 runs off of a couple of walked home batters and then a huge hit out to right center field by Cal Turlip that would bring home 3. 3-0 is the count.
I'm gonna say they're gonna pick him up.
It was a good call by you because they sent the second baseman over.
Yeah, that's what.
Magrid signaled for it.
I'm glad you saw that because that was just looks.
It's like that. Not to make too many references to outside sports, this one goes in too low, and once again, we're going to get a walk batter. Not to reference too many outside sports, but it's like in NFL when Tom Brady would Gronk get set. That's the same kind of vibe I got from Magrid there.
Did you
Get
watch?
over there?
Did you watch the roast of Tom Brady?
I did. I won't repeat any of the jokes.
Yeah, I was giggling for sure. I don't like Tom Brady. I'm gonna say it. Call me a hater.
Yeah, you got to respect him for what he's done, but you don't have to like him. That's for sure. Passed ball is going to score a batter. And the Lions starting to lose their grip on this game. The
Nope.
Raiders are having a good time.
That one person that celebrates a little too long. That was me.
Frankenberry, a 1-0 count for him. Gaines delivers a strike to home. 1-1 count for Frankenberry. Back to the pickleball talk. I do think they should get pickleball in high school sports. It would be fun to cover as well.
But where would you? You would have to like. I guess it is with all sports.
What do you mean?
You'd have to get a court.
Amen. And I've
That's
always said that.
expensive.
I've always said that.
When? When did you say? When
It's a
did you?
joke. Joke. But I'm making the point that yes, they'd have to get the court, but they also have to get something for every single sport. So
That's what I just said. I was like, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. And you were like,
It's like
say it, say it.
Pittsburgh High School has the tennis courts.
Can you convert a tennis court to be a pickleball
I'm
court?
sure you could. All you have to do is repaint the lines.
Well, like, can it be the same thing? You know how like
The size is
basketball
the same.
gyms have. Well, let me cook really quickly.
Okay.
You know how basketball courts have all those lines and everything? Like they have the volleyball lines, they have
Yes.
the basketball. Can't you just do that for tennis?
The only thing I would worry about is it getting a little confusing.
Well, how is it not confusing? Like a basketball.
Well, because on a basketball court you have a 3-point line, a free throw line, and then the volleyball lines.
Yeah, well, you just make them different colors. Just like how the lines are.
Hey, you know what? That would work for me.
Listen, I'm actually getting smarter.
Hey, you're cooking.
I'm
again.
cooking.
So you're cooking.
I am really hungry though. Speaking of cooking and kitchen,
Cord making a visit. Sorry, Mr. Baldwin. Sorry, Coach Baldwin
there you go.
for this setting, making a visit to the mound again. I imagine they're going to stay with Gaines here as I've been looking everywhere over at the Baxter dugout, and they don't have a single person warming up. But, of course, in the last game they played, they had nobody warming up as well, and they just brought Maine in from center field. That was the last time
Yeah. Well,
against Riverton.
I was just confused because the umpire went and talked to the assistant coach about. Oh,
That's what it was.
that's what it was.
Pitcher.
What's his last name? Hurdy?
I think Bruning.
Oh,
I don't know, you can't really hear. It's okay, though. You know what we need to actually do?
what?
So the engineer at Pittsburgh State, Mark, he has a little box that covers the desktop whenever we do Pitt State softball. That's what we need. Is a little cardboard box, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Mark.
Make it.
Mark, if you're listening, can you actually make us a real
Mark,
one?
make me one for my laptop. Thank you.
Please. Don't forget please and thank you. Where's your manners?
Do it, Mark. You're my favorite person at the school.
We bonded pretty quickly. He's a really cool dude.
Yeah.
He's full of knowledge about everything technologically advanced.
I know it.
Gaines delivers home for a strike. Still just one out in the inning with bases loaded.
I'm so tired.
This one's fouled off. Batter at home stays alive. 1-2 count. Well, a heads up batter would have stole home there.
For any of the Frontenac fans watching, Heather Arnett would have stole home there.
She was named Player of the Year.
MIAA Player of the Year. She also made the NFCA first team, and she was a Gold Glove winner in the MIAA. As that one's going to be strike 3 to home, to much dissent from the black shirts in the crowd. And we're going to get our third visit to the mound.
Oh, that means
That means he's going to bring in a pitcher, I assume. Because
Riley Daniels.
if I'm correct on the rules, that's what it means. Baldwin gives him a shake of the hand, and he's going to pass that ball along. See who he's going to give it to.
Oh, I was wrong.
It's not going to be Daniels.
I thought it was going to be.
Neck has bases loaded. They just got struck out there.
Come on, Face ID.
I know, I'm just so hideous that can't.
It's your sunglasses.
It is my sunglasses, but I'm not taking them off.
Bases loaded, 2 down in the inning. Coach Baldwin calls upon the arm of Lawson to try and get them out of here. As they trail by 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Things were rolling for the Lions to start this game. They scored 5 in the very first inning. They were up 5-0 for the next 3. And then an explosive bottom of the 4th for the Raiders would put them up 6-5. And now we're here, and they've scored 1 run. Bases have been left loaded for Lawson. We'll see if he has the arm to get us out of this situation. And I'm going to see if...
Click it. Click it
I don't
again.
even know where my mouse is. Seriously, where is it? There it is.
Can you move it?
Ah,
No.
nope.
How are we going to end this stream? Just close the laptop?
Oh, that's a great question.
Wow, I didn't think of that.
Go get me an ice pack.
I'm just full of great ideas right now.
You're certainly thinking, that's for sure.
First time in 19 years.
Not a bad time to start.
Eh.
2 down in the inning. Lawson from the windup. Delivers a strike to home.
Ah.
Nice catch by Daniels.
Beautiful snag.
Daniels with a great grab. That line drive would have certainly brought one home, but Daniels makes the grab, gets him out of the inning. They trail by 2 going into the top of the 6th. Once again, your scoreboard's lying to you.
Bottom of the 5th. Frontenac.
And we're not going to have ads.
Nope.
You're welcome. This is your free trial right now.
This is
Ad-free trial.
we're doing 120 minutes of no ad baseball.
Like the radio things. 60 minutes of ad-free music.
You just have to listen to these ads. And it's like 10 minutes long.
This actually is your free trial. They bring up a good point. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change for Frontenac. Interesting move as Kitchen was cooking.
No pun
And the
intended.
kitchen. Well, look. What? Move your hand. Just gotta stay here for the next 2 innings.
However long that takes. How long does 2 innings usually take in baseball? About 30 minutes?
For
You
any-
hold your arm up for 30 minutes?
No.
Didn't think so.
It was a good solution momentarily, though.
I'll give that much to you.
How about now? Look at my head.
Hold on, maybe if I try this. What if we just like? I heard a sound.
Heard that sound. Did you guys hear that sound? You did? Okay.
Oh, word. Okay.
New pictures for
Let's see if I can click anything here. What if I just like?
McDonald.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's not the laptop. It's just XSplit.
Huh. Peyton McDonald is on the mound, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
Well, we're gonna call him McDonald for the remainder of the stream.
Well, I believe that's what the PA announcer said. So
Okay, so if it's XSplit that's just being slow. Hey, you want to check the stream real quick? Make sure we're still going.
ow. Yeah.
Daniel.
So I got my face in. Did you see that? Oh yeah, 3 viewers. Hello, 3 viewers.
Word.
We're live.
That's what's up. Hey, as long as we're still live, that's all I care about.
Do I really sound like that?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
The 1-0 pitch down the middle. Now a 1-1 for Daniels. Daniels, who made the great play out in the field to end the inning, stands in the batter's box to try and get a roll going.
I think we're at that point of the game where the umpire started extending his zone.
As he's called a couple of low balls in the last.
People get. Oh, well, also, different pitchers have different strike zones. If you've noticed.
Throwback from Turlet gets it away from McDonald.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, no.
Yeah. They all.
Yeah, they do, but I think they shouldn't.
I also agree, but you have to have a strike zone within the. Oh no. Thank God. Within the pitcher's ability to hit too. Different styles of pitchers. Some like to throw more low, so the strike zone's probably lower.
Or like the games there, you got to give more leeway to the curveball. As a nice curveball, speaking of the devil, is going to get Daniels looking for strike 3. A lot of sloppy play out in the field as that one on the throw around gets away
It's okay, Ketchum will get it.
from the third baseman. Come on, that poor kid's shoulder's already got to be hurting.
Do you think like ambidextrous people they'll pitch with one hand
Yes.
and instead and like just field with the other?
Yes, there was a guy actually in a JUCO baseball game, I believe it was. He would switch sides, and he got called out on it. You're apparently not allowed to do that.
Well, I know you if you start pitching right-handed to a batter, you have to finish pitching right-handed to that batter, but the next batter you have to say I'm changing sides and then you can do that.
Well, it was the video I saw. Of course, this is a video, so sources
Yeah.
YouTube.
But the guy switched his glove to hit the batter, and then the batter was a switch hitter, so he just switched sides. And they did that 2 or 3 times for the umpire. Was like, okay, just pick one.
That's actually really funny.
Oh, it
Oh
was
yeah, you
hilarious.
think you can switch sides?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can too.
What about this? 1-2 count. A little high in the zone. Main takes for a 2-2. What a year it's been for the freshmen at Baxter Springs.
Good class.
Playing time just about everything.
They're gonna be really good when they're seniors. Getting all this experience right out of the way, first year of high school.
Yeah, it's come probably next year. We're going to see a lot of them
Start to stand out, I would say, in their sports.
That's not to say they haven't
Done amazing in their sports this year, but they still have that freshman ass. They're a little timid in some of the things they do,
and some of the things they, act out during a game.
And plus their body, like on the physiological side, their bodies are still growing. Like
Exactly.
they're still
I don't know.
they're not gonna be scrawny, they're gonna be muscular.
I don't know how Isaiah Main is still growing because that kid is already taller than everyone on the field.
That's true. I remember one time I was throwing away my trash, probably popcorn, and he walked next to me and I was like, I thought you were short.
Exactly.
No, he's tall.
Well, it's hard for him.
and for every Baxter Spring Lion, as the average height on the basketball team was 6'3".
Yeah, that's true.
And they made it seem normal.
I'm also surprised those two aren't playing baseball.
Jacob Grant and Javen Alexander.
Yep.
Well, not their sport.
Or Weston.
Jacob Grant actually plays baseball, and Weston Schaefer, or sorry, baseball, actually plays golf, and so does Weston Schaefer.
I did know that. Actually,
They
I
got
saw that on the ICK or whatever.
I'm almost 100% positive they have their regional tournament today.
It's either today or it got postponed because of
The rain,
Rain.
because 3A is playing at Crestwood Country Club in Pittsburgh, Kansas,
that's what I was about to say.
which, I'm not going to say anything about the unfairness of it. I have to go 3 years because of COVID, playing at 9-hole courses such as Caney Valley and Fredonia.
Where was last year?
Ball 4. Wait, it'll take. But the
Logan and Tyler.
the 3 years preceding where they play at little 9-hole courses, and now they have to go to 3A as soon as I graduate. So it's okay. I'm okay. I'm gonna be fine. Close the yearbook. 2 down. But yes, I do wonder how those 2 are doing. I hope they're doing good. Some more success to Baxter Athletics for the season.
Okay, this is off topic, but their golf clubs have to be super long, right?
They're probably an inch long.
An inch longer.
For them to be comfortable. Turlip tests weight on first.
I just don't think I have a concept of height. Like, I'm gonna be brutally honest. I look out here, I really don't see any tall. Like, I'm like, me, who's 5'5" at best, and the same height as everybody here.
Yeah, and then Kitchen out in right field, I know is over 6 foot.
Abram,
Frankenberry's over
Yeah.
6 foot. And that would mean that a second baseman's over 6 foot because he's definitely taller.
that's
Turlip's
never mind.
Turlip's about my height, a little bit taller. This is chopped right to where short wasn't going. And that's a good hit to keep the inning alive. Tyler with a nice chopper over in between the baseman. That shortstop retreated to cover second base as soon as he hit it. And that's going to bring up Peyton Gaines.
Franklin at 413. Peyton Gaines.
Like even Peyton Gaines, I was like, he's probably 5'5". No,
No.
he's way taller than that.
Definitely taller than that. That's for sure.
Good check swing right there. Thought about it, saw it was a ball, didn't swing.
See the ball, beat the ball, Peyton.
We used to chant that in softball.
It's one of the ultimate lessons to
Whoa.
learn is that was smacked. And it goes over into the field across the street.
I fully believe if he hit that ball solid,
Oh, it was gone.
that was that was a homer.
Powerful swing. I've yet to see. That's a lie, actually.
I was about to say I've yet to see a home run in a high school baseball game while broadcasting, but when I was doing Girard versus Columbus,
I don't remember who it was, but they smacked it over the right field wall. You know where like the shed is out there? They hit it over that. This one's gonna be chopped by Gaines. They'll gonna try and make the play at second, but they can't. Throw over to third, not in time, and the Lions have bases loaded with 2 down here in the top of the 6th inning. That's going to put all the pressure on the bat of Gage Maggard.
Meaning the single no bases is an third five. Gage Bagger.
Maggard comes into the game. He's been playing amazing behind the plate.
Amazing defense.
Yes. Amazing defense behind the plate. Needs to get a hit to keep the inning alive. If you're that shortstop, you got to feel bad for, as a pitcher at least, you hate when that happens. You should have a sure out coming at you.
I agree with the lady behind me. Let it hit you. That's a run in.
Back off my plate. He's crowded the bag. 1-1 count. Inside. And that's a nice catch by the pitcher. Bases loaded. Baxter leaves him stranded. And that's going to be a fatal blow
for the Lions. They had a chance to tie or take the lead. In the bottom of the 6th, we roll. Of course, we're not going to take a break because we can't, but
You're watching Baxter Sports Live. Baxter Springs Sports Live. Baxter to our friend.
what's the Waco one? Waco loads, Waco transports, Waco optimizes.
Are you drowning in clutter?
Choose the storage shed in Baxter Springs.
What's another one? Leah Smith, agency, insurance.
At Route 66 Hardware, get all the supplies you need, outdoor, home, and garden.
Oh, I gotta think about it. At Brick and Brews.
Bricks and Brews, Wood Park Grill and Pub. The perfect post-game stop.
On your trip down Route 66.
Like Spring River Wellness and Health. How do they say that, man?
Walker Drug.
Yeah, there you go. Kirk Rental's been serving homes for over 30 years. We're just getting all the spots in right now. What's
Something about forest fires, like how you could do.
It's like, we're fed up. Get fed up. Or what's the one with
What's the one with the
with
blood drive?
Ron Swanson? No, he's like, make something because you can make something or something like that.
That's the we're fed up one.
No, that is not. It's only Ron Swanson. He's in carpentry. He's making something out of wood.
I think it's the forest. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But welcome back to
Oh,
It-
hold on.
the top of the 6th or bottom of the 6th.
Bum, 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 bum. Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the 6th inning. Turlip hits this one just as high as the Clouds, and it finally falls into Gaines' glove for the first out of the inning.
Honestly, we kind of hit that advertisement.
Hey, when you hear them enough, as I say, you guys get off easy. You only have to hear them like once or twice in an entire broadcast. Maybe
No, they
3 times
don't.
if
They
your
have to
storage
hear
shed.
the same amount as we do.
Maybe the same time if your storage shed. Maybe the same amount as you do. I have to rewatch them every single week.
Why?
Well, in
I'm
case we
here.
make changes to them or anything like that. Before every season, I have to go through them again and rewatch them.
That's not every single week. That's like once.
I
Judge
lie.
out. Oh,
Haggard can't make the grab over there on foul territory.
I realized I didn't even turn the camera. I'm so sorry.
But back to what I was saying, I have to watch them before every season just to make sure that they're all, good
Mm-hmm.
and that they've all paid for and belong in our stream again. But hey, this pregame show is brought to you by Root News Hardware. Oh, a hard line drive into right field. That's going to get down and be a base hit for the Raiders.
Wait to do that until our. You could just mass do it during the our advertisement window. But we can't do this. We told them this is a free trial. No ads.
I'm not giving ads.
We're giving advice.
All I'm going to say is that Baxter Spring Sports Live wouldn't exist without WDM Williams Diversified Materials. WDM is proud to support Baxter Springs Athletics and USD 508. Once again, this is not an ad. I'm just saying, stop in and ask about the storage shed and U-Haul rental. They really are a great company.
But you know what's the best company other than WDM? Route 66 Hardware.
Well, you know what? I can think of 2 other companies that are pretty great.
Well, tell me about them later.
We'll throw it down to second.
Ooh, that
Not
looked like he was out.
time. That was close. Gaines did a great job of getting the tag on.
You know, Route 66 Hardware is located in Baxter Springs and really has been serving the community with top quality tools and equipment and supplies. Just really everything you need for lawn, garden, and more at Route 66 Hardware.
Oh, and in case you don't know where it's at.
You know, it's 109 East 12th Street, Baxter
Yeah.
Springs. Or,
Sometimes I
If-
just like walking in.
yeah, if you don't like walking in, you can do it over the phone. Call 620-856-3300.
Yeah,
And you know what? While you're on the phone with them, stop in and ask about the big changes coming soon.
exactly. That's what I was thinking. Kitchen.
So what are the other two?
The 1-1 count. He's going to lay down a bunt. And they're going to not make the tag. It was a good play by Lost to try and tag him. He saw he was not going to make it in time. And so he stretched out for the tag. Umpire must have had a better view of it. Looked like he got him from here, but he must not have gotten the glove on him.
That's
So
about
with no outs in the, 1 out in the inning, runners are on the corner bags. Well, they tried to bunt just to ensure they could get their runner on third base, but now they have runners on the corners. Speaking of ensure, that reminds me of Leah Smith, Farmers Insurance, Four-State Agency. Well, they tried to do the old classic trick play, but it's not going to work. Leah Smith, I mean, they're in the 4 states doing a great job. Her team, they have the product services, they have tons of experience as well. Just give them a call today. See why they're more than just insurance.
What's that number? Just curious.
There is no number, Sarah. We don't give out the number for that one. You can look it up at Leah Smith. Just look up Leah Smith insurance. It's going to come up. Trust me. Google knows what you're talking about. Okay.
I don't know. Google didn't know that.
Those are adults. You can Google it.
Well,
Okay.
I will. Google didn't know where to take us today to the baseball stadium. So.
Well, Google knew where the Little League Stadium was.
So where is their high school field? Is this here? They share it?
IDK.
Ooh.
Oh, this one's hit deep into center field. Maine
I think we're just depth.
tracking back. He'll make the throw in, but that will score a run. And the Raiders take a 3-run lead in the bottom of the 6th.
You know, the bottom of the 6th.
That's our post-game show. We still have that one coming up.
I was just gonna say I'm really hungry.
I do. I would kill for a Bricks and Brews with Fire Grill and Pub Pizza.
You know, if you're taking a trip down Route 66, you might as well go to Bricks and Brews.
They have pretty good appetizers too. Not even actually like joking about the.
I really want a margarita pizza from there.
pretty
I used to
interesting.
go after we'd play softball down in Baxter.
Good stuff.
Good.
Then I would stop at the hardware store, Route 66 Hardware, just to make sure I
Just make
have
sure.
everything I need for the home lawn garden and more.
Yeah. You know, want to keep those pesky ants out of my
Pizza.
pizza.
That's what I was thinking.
Or I take the pizza home and get all the supplies from Route 66 hardware store to
Shots
make.
hard back at Lawson. Third out of the inning will be had on first base. Not after the damage is done. Raiders put up another run and will go up 8-5. Top of the 7th, we roll. Baxter Springs Lions have 3 outs from either the rest of their season or the end of their season. Well,
Back to my story. I was gonna go to Route 66 hardware lawn and get my lawn supplies and my garden supplies to make me a full garden so I can make a pizza.
yeah, really.
Really?
It's great. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. I'm a gardener. Not really. I actually kill all the plants I have ever owned.
Well, what a way to start the song.
Mm.
Well, I gotta say, you bring up a good point, and the more I think about it, the more I kind of realize our mistake. Well, no, it's not going to be a problem because I can end the stream on YouTube at least.
Yeah.
That's all I need. Well, no, I
Shut the
actually-
laptop.
that would be the problem. Like, I could just shut the laptop and have it end here, but I can't just shut the laptop and have it end on YouTube. It'll just go infinitely on YouTube if you don't stop it.
Just-
YouTube doesn't understand.
Just imagine.
And I get it because you can have multiple accounts at the same time.
Yeah.
Open, so it's actually quite intuitive, but
Well, what if you
shout out to YouTube.
you shut it off and you open it and you're like, oh man, I'm still recording.
And then it's like, oh, we're still live.
Yikes, guys! I mean, for you to see that,
Behind the scenes.
get ready with me.
Lawson came in and did the pitching work. He'll pop this one off. But it goes out of the field. Man, it's getting to that point in the game where the bleachers are starting to hurt my behind.
Really?
Yep.
Mine's not hurting mine. I'm just like really sweaty. That's my issue. La-di-da-di-da.
Yeah. Well, could have done without that one.
I was just telling you.
Lawson swings through. 0-2 count.
Just letting you know if you
Hey, I get it.
didn't know.
I get it.
Yep. La-di-da-di-da.
0-2 count for Lawson at the plate. Fouls off again to stay alive. Raiders trying to get 3 outs to advance to the championship and play against the Riverton Rams. You know, as far as baseball games go, this has flown by.
Oh my god, I was about to say that.
This one's hit hard at short, but the steady glove going to make the play. Frankenberry catches it at first. And they'll have their first out, and they become 1 out closer to the championship game.
Great play.
Wade up to bat now.
No, but it's one of the. It's like.
That one a little outside. What are you laughing at?
The lady yelling, yes.
Wade takes a strike. Well, it is kind of an interesting angle. You know, a little off to the side, so things that look like they're coming straight on are actually over the plate for a strike, as that one is as well.
My posture's just so bad it doesn't even matter. I just see the fence.
Fair enough. The 1-2. Wade fouls it off.
I'm gonna get a piece of it. Keep his battle alive.
Keep the season alive for the moment.
I get another out.
3 runs are needed to continue and extend the season.
Oh Jesus.
One is as high as it can get.
Get down.
Turlip makes the grab. And the Raiders are 1 out closer. Lions running out of time to get it done.
I think my depth perception is off because I really thought that was coming to us.
Yeah, I think so too. I was safe and secure the entire time.
I wasn't. I was in fight or flight and I was
Don't get worried.
gliding.
I'd make the catch. Caught many fly balls back
No,
in my
I
day.
don't. I'm sorry, Daryl.
Other ones because I had to
You're-
play outfield and rec league. Just kidding, I never did.
You play right field, didn't
I was
you?
catcher.
Shoestrings. Back.
1-1 count. Oh. This one's a little bit inside. Eight to 5-star score. You know what I really want to do?
What?
I really want to broadcast golf.
Logistically, how you gonna do that?
So I've thought about it actually.
Are you gonna run around with one of those big cameras on your arm?
No, I've thought about it. I was going to steal the wireless transmitters from Mark. Okay.
I think you should get a GoPro.
This is the crucial part to our plan. You
'Kay.
take those wireless transmitters and you hook them up wherever you need to. We'll probably be in the back of a truck. That's probably where we're doing this from.
Like a creeper van.
Yes. And we'll get different cameras set up on every single green. And then you just switch to whichever one you want to see at the time.
Sounds like a good idea.
And as long as the transmitters work, we're fine.
Okay.
It's them working is the problem.
Yeah.
Or, hear me out, instead of live stream, we just record it. Full count. To keep the season alive, fouls it off once again.
Talk to BJ. Maybe he'll do it.
Maybe so. Full count. The season comes down to this pitch. 2 outs in the inning. Fouled off again.
This is a long at bat.
This is a good at bat.
This is a good at bat. See if he can win the battle right here.
wins the battle, keeps the season alive momentarily. Delivers home, and it's hit down the right
Get
field
down.
line. Oh, but it just trails foul. Well, Ketchum was going fast. That hair was flowing behind him.
Get that kid a ponytail.
Didn't quite get there in time. Oh, I'd be sick to see his hair in ponytail, I think.
I think he should braid it, like just one.
Give him like a Viking braid.
Yeah.
Full count at
Yeah.
the plate still. 2 down in the inning. 8-5 to score. Last inning, last out that the Lions have. Takes a ball up top. And they're not done quite yet. Riley Daniels up to bat. Isaiah Main on deck. It's going to be the 2 freshmen to try and keep this alive. Looks like we're going to get a pinch runner on first. It's down to the 2 freshmen to keep it alive.
Now back.
Isaiah Main on deck is the game tying score. And yes, it has to be him. Daniels at the plate, 2 down. McDonald delivers home. He swings through, and this one's straight up. Turlip underneath it. And that's going to end the ball game. Raiders come back from behind to pick up the victory here in the second round.
On a swing.
Okay. Nobody was acting like it was the end of the game. I was confused there for a second. Anywho, 8-5 is our final score here. I'm sorry I couldn't get the scoreboard update for you guys. I really do want to. I'm sorry. But XSplit's just being weird. That's all I can do to explain it.
That's okay.
Well, we're going to momentarily wait for everyone to go by. We're going to talk real quick in our post-game show because we can't take breaks.
No.
So
Good run, first inning.
It-
But after that, just trailed off.
it's always tough to say because when you have a lead like that,
You get complacent.
you definitely can. You definitely can get complacent. I'm not saying that that's what happened in
Yeah.
the game. It just felt like the Raiders just started to pick up steam. They started acting more like that CNC champ that we were used to. And that definitely became a problem for the Lions. They just started to score runs in the right spots.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to, in the first inning, when you're up by 5-0, and then you go that way for 3 more, and your bat's just, you're not hitting the holes. You're not, you're trying everything you can, but it's just not working. It's hard to do. It's hard to continue. Like, you get complacent. Not saying that's like what you said, but, you get comfortable in that position. You're like, oh, we can win.
Yeah.
And then shit hits, I mean,
It hits
it hits the fan.
Fit's gonna
It's
hit the
me.
can, if you know what I mean.
And you just kind of, you want to come back, but you can't. Like,
Well, and it really just speaks to the level of play that the Raiders are at right now because if you're down 5-0 a game, most teams would just shut down, quit. It also speaks to Bryant Kitchen on the pitcher's mound because if you're a pitcher in that situation, you let up 5 runs
Yeah.
immediately. You got to have some real trust in your team to keep going out there and pitching bullets and
Yep.
keep yourself in the game.
and then in times like that, you have to stay calm. You have to stay cool, collected, and, just do the best you can to continue on. And sometimes the best you can do still doesn't end up in the result you want. And that sucks for everybody.
But
Truly.
at least you can say, this game wasn't a run rule.
Yeah.
This game wasn't anything like that. At least you can say at the end of the day that you gave them all you had.
You only
Five-
lost by 2 points,
Losing,
too.
losing by 3 to the Frontenac Raiders at this stage in the season
Yeah.
is incredible.
Yep.
Especially when the Raiders, they've been tried and true at this time of the year. They've done this plenty of times.
Mm-hmm.
These players, for that matter, they've done this the past few years. They've gotten far into regionals, far into state the past
Yeah.
couple of years.
And what we said in, like, basketball, and I assume you said in football, too, a lot of these kids are young.
Oh,
Freshmen, we spoke about Isaiah Main and the other freshmen as well. This is their first year. This is their first year getting that welcome to the big league kind of moment,
yeah.
But again, you didn't get the result you wanted right now. But for those underclassmen, this is a learning experience, and you learn from it. You feel how hard it sucks to lose now, and you add it to the fire, add it as fuel.
Just so you can come back later and try and correct it.
Exactly right.
As of course, there's the opposite end of that. You're losing a couple seniors from this team.
Yeah.
Peyton Gaines, he will be missed from every single sport. I'm sorry if there's another senior that I'm missing right now. I just can't think of any off the top of my head. But Peyton Gaines, he had a phenomenal year in every sport that he played. Football obviously came out hot. QB1 for most of the year. Ended up getting replaced in that last game by Isaiah Main. But he actually went out at wide receiver and scored a few touchdowns for the Lions. So he had an incredible year.
Well, he'll be here in Coffeeville.
That's true. If you guys
playing
want to see
football.
him play, he'll be right here in Coffeeville.
Coffee.
How poetic.
I know.
One season ends, the other's going to start right here in the same place.
I know.
Huh. How interesting is that? But yeah, that's going to be the end of the Lions season. It truly was a good run for them. They made it to the second round. They beat the number 2 seed in the tournament and putting up a good performance against the Raiders. Not much more you can say.
Yeah.
And good coaching by Coach Baldwin. As for us, I don't know where our sheet of paper went. Sarah.
Did it fall under?
Oh, it had to have. That's not good. That's no bueno. That is definitely no bueno. Oh, there it is. Right out in front.
Oh.
Oh, I got it. Let's go. I ripped it a little bit. It's okay. This post-game show. We're going to have to make another one of these. This post-game show, of course, is brought to you by Bricks and Brews Wood-Fired Grill and Pub. The perfect post-game stop. Refuel after the big game with Bricks and Brews delicious wood-fired pizza and mouth-watering appetizers. Plus, don't miss live music and more. Bricks and Brews Wood-Fired Grill and Pub, a taste bud trip down Route 66. Well, it's been a pleasure to call for the Lions this year. I've really had a good time. It's been awesome to grow with these players. I didn't know much about Baxter coming into this season. And now I feel like I know every single one of these players by like the back of my hand. By body type, definitely, for sure.
Yeah.
But it really has been a pleasure, and I thank you guys for allowing me to come in, week out, and being behind me in whatever troubles I might have to get these games on. I do appreciate it, always backing up the channel. Without you guys, there'd be no point in being here
Thank you for having me here
as well.
as well.
But it was a great season. I'm excited for more. So I'm for sure back for next year on Baxter Spring Sports Live, unless BJ changes his mind at the last minute. I shouldn't say that actually, because BJ changes his mind every single day, but hopefully he doesn't hear that. Hopefully he's not watching.
But all our other requests, BJ, I hope you were listening for.
Well, that's going to be the end of this one. Baxter Springs loses 8-5 here in the end of the regional. Once again, thank you guys for watching. I do truly appreciate it. For the last time,
This season.
for the last time in baseball, for the last time in the 2023-2024 season, good night, and I love you, Mom. Yeah, if we could end the stream, we would right there.